Today we're going to be unboxing the Easy Educator EZ900. Here's what it looks like before it opens. The system I bought, I ended up getting 3 collars for it, for a 3-dog home. As you see, there's three collars. These will just need to be attached and put on, not a big deal. Just for shipping purposes, it was easier. The system comes with 1 remote and 3 receivers. These are going to be color coordinated based on the buttons you're going to have: orange, yellow, black. I got 3 comfort pads to change out for the standard comfort pads. That'll help just with the overall fit for the dogs that are going to be wearing them. When you get the system, what it's going to come with: 1 remote. This one's going to come with 2 collars regularly. It's going to come with 1 lanyard for the remote, charger, this is going to be your tool in order to remove the comfort pads that it's going to come standard with. So this is your tool. You're going to get this right here, and you're just going to use it as a wrench. Stick it on, twist, and it'll come off. Very simple. I'm just going to put it back on for now and come back to that. This tool right here you can use to pry this open, and you would use it to take off the skin if you wanted to get a different color, different attachment. It just comes off like that. Put it back on. Not super necessary, not really important, especially if you're just going to keep the standard color. These are going to be standard collars for all receivers that they sell. All you're going to do is just loop this through and put it on. You're going to want it to look something like this. This is how it's going to come standard typically. This is going to be the same length they use for all dogs, whether it's a Chihuahua or a St. Bernard. Once you get it fitted to your dog, you just want to cut the additional piece, the additional strap. That's not necessary for you. Throw that away. Just be careful to measure twice, cut once. So right here you've got, this is going to be your charger. This is going to be the port where you're going to plug it in. These are waterproof, but you need to make sure that this is going to be closed completely. So this is going to come with a splitter in order to charge. Oh, this one doesn't. With this, you're going to be able to charge your collar by plugging this in through here and attaching this to the wall. You're going to then take this cord right here, plug it into this spot right here, and the same thing here. These are waterproof, like I said, but you got to make sure these are closed. These are supposed to be waterproof and shock resistant. All right, so how do you turn on these? How do you turn these on? So what you want to do is you want to get this red dot right here. This is going to be your magnet, and you're going to attach it to your collar. You're just going to touch it. Well, you're going to see a red flash, or a green flash, sorry, saying that it's turning on. So when you touch it, green flash, and you'll see the green flash continually. The green means that the battery is good, and you'll see that showing up constantly. To turn on this remote, sorry, on the side, you're going to, right here, it's going to say on off. You're going to hold that down, and now it's turned on. To turn this off, you're going to do the same thing, but in reverse. Just hold this down, and now it's going to go off. There is no button to turn this on or off. That way it is safe, and that way your dog doesn't turn it off on its own. To turn this off, all you're going to do is the same thing you did, but in reverse. Red dot, red dot. You'll see a red flash. It shows that the the collar is off. Turn it back on, same concept. When these come from the factory, they should be programmed already to the specific color, because these are mixed up. I'm gonna have to check it out and figure out how to do that again, which is which. So we'll turn on all three of these. Here you see green flash, green flash. You'll see that these will flash automatically and periodically, and it'll just show you the battery level. If you see that the battery or the color is going to be an orange or amber color, that's showing that the battery is low. If you see that it's red, it means it's going to die very shortly. So now we want to turn this on. Hold down the on button. When I tap this orange, you will see this one. So the only one going off is that one. It means that this is going to go together. When I tap the yellow button, you'll see yellow flashing, so this is going to go here. When I tap this black button, you're now seeing that this one is going off. So to use the stem portion, what you're going to be looking at is right in the center right here is going to be a number. To change that number, you're going to just push on this dial, and it will go all the way up to 100, which is high. So now it's on 99, now it's showing high. You're able to just use your thumb and guide it down. It's a little stiff right now because it's brand new. So we're going to take this black one primarily and just focus with this one for now. So for the black one, whenever I tap the black button, it'll go at whatever number is right here. So tapping, you can see that this is going to be the stem, this is going to be the level that is on here currently. Now, when you put these on your dog, you want to do a specific for each dog. So one dog is going to be always on black, one will always be orange, one will always be yellow. Don't switch it up. You're just going to make it confusing for yourself, and it's going to be where you're going to be hitting the wrong dog on accident. So this red one, not going to be important for you because it's going to be showing up as 4D. We don't have 4D. That just means dog. So how we're going to run through this, you're going to see one dog, two dog, three dog, four dog. One dog is going to be this orange button. So whenever I hold this one, that's going to be signifying that it's going to be the orange. Okay. Yellow is going to be two dog. And as you see, the yellow one is going off. Black is three dog. Red, we don't have a fourth collar, but that's what would be red. So this is going to be your stem portion. And we'll make a video on how to actually use the stem portion and use it correctly with your dog. But for now, this is just how to use the collar and how to set it up. So whenever we're using the stem portion, and I tap this button, this light is going off. Now, what if I want to change it to vibrate? To change it to vibrate, you're going to hit this P button right here. You'll hear a beep, and you'll see on your screen right here a V. So all that means is whenever, just so you can feel it, whenever I tap this whenever I tap this black button, you're now hearing the vibrate. Whenever I tap this orange one, it's now vibrating, this orange one. Same thing with the yellow. So that's the different systems with it. And that's going to be how you're going to transition it. Now, in order to change out the comfort pads for the current ones that are on here, you're going to get this tool. and you're just going to pop it primarily. You can then use your fingers. I think it's easier. Just take them off. And you're just going to undo this bag. Don't lose the nuts in here. Set those aside for a second. This is going to be taped on here. And you're then just going to place it on like so. I just hand tighten it first. You can also just put it in like that if it makes it easier for you. And just screw it on. You don't need it to be super tight, just enough that it's pretty much connected. All right, there you have it. Very simple. That is how you get it set up. These are just the configurations that I use. When you're using it, I think the thing that's important is to use the continuous. I don't like the momentary, and I don't use the tone personally. I don't think that it's great. So I just set up everything to be in continuous, so that way your dog gets a better understanding of the stimulus. If you have it just on momentary, it's very quick, it's very simple. It doesn't give them time enough, in my opinion, to understand the stimulus, and it's too short. So I like to have it on continuous, and I have more flexibility and to be able to show your dog and teach your dog, help them understand that stimulus.